all external lights. My headlights, my 5 clearance light, my tractor side signal lights, trailer brake and signal lights, trailer brake and signal lights are not cracked, broken or damaged, securely mounted and working properly, and none of them are missing. The next thing that I have is lenses. High beam, low beam, and signal lights are not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted and working. My hood mirror is not cracked, broken, or damaged, clean and clear, securely mounted. 5 clearance lights, amber in color, not cracked, broken, or damaged, not missing, securely mounted and working properly. Fluid levels. This is my engine oil level. The engine oil level dips, to check the engine oil level, take the dipstick out, wipe it clean, take it back in, take it out again, and the level should be between full and odd marker. This is power steering fluid. The power steering fluid reservoir is not cracked, broken, or damaged. The level is between maximum and minimum. The cap is tight. The hose is not cut, no leaking, securely mounted. This is the coolant. The coolant reservoir is not cracked, broken, or damaged. The level is between maximum and minimum. The cap is tight. The hose are not cut, no leaking, and securely mounted. Fluid and air leaks. Fluid and air leaks. All my hoses are not leaking fluid or air leaks. There are no puddles or leakage on the ground. Steering system. This is the steering box. The steering box is not cracked, broken, or damaged. No leaking. The hose is not cut, no leaking, and securely mounted. This is the steering arm. The steering arm is not cracked, bent, broken, or damaged. Securely mounted. The castle nut and the cutter pin is secure. The drag link is not bent, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. This is the tie rod. The tie rod is not bent, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. The steering axle, front tire. This is my front tire. No cuts, no holes, no bulges. Top of the tire is evenly worn. Front tire tread depth is no less than 432, and the rear is 232. Valve stem is not leaking, not missing cup, no leaking, and securely mounted. Rims. The rim is not bent, broken, or damaged, no illegal weldings, and securely mounted. These are my lug nuts. The lug nuts are not missing. All of my lug nuts are present. No shiny threads or rust that indicates looseness. Spring. This is the spring. The spring is not bent, broken, or damaged, not loose, not missing, and securely mounted. The spring mount is not bent, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. Airbag, we have airbag at the back. This is the airbag. The airbag is not, no cuts, no holes, no leaking, and securely mounted. Shock observer. This is shock. The shock is not bent, broken, or damaged, no leaking, and securely mounted. Brake line and hose. This is the brake line and this is the hose. No cuts, no air leaks, no leaking, and no exposed wire, securely mounted. Brake contaminants. There are no grease, dirt, or oil on my drum and brake pads. Free of contamination. Brake contaminants. Free of contamination. Side of the vehicle. Side of the vehicle. Lenses and reflectors. This is the side signal lights, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted and properly working. This is my reflector. Side of the vehicle reflector, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and present. We have more reflectors here. The reflectors are DOT reflective tape are present, not cracked, broken, or damaged, and all present. Traffic monitoring device. This is the traffic monitoring device. The traffic monitoring device is not cracked, broken, or damaged, clean and clear, and securely mounted. Battery. This is the battery. The battery box is not cracked, broken, or damaged, not missing, securely mounted. The batteries are not missing, no free of corrosion or exposed wire, and the bolts are tight. Fuel tank. This is the fuel tank. The fuel tank is not cracked, broken, or damaged, no leaking, and the cap is tight and securely mounted. DEF. This is DEF diesel exhaust fluid. The DEF reservoir is not cracked, broken, or damaged. The hose are not cut, no leaking. The cap is tight and securely mounted. Frame. This is the frame. The frame is not bent, broken, or damaged, no illegal weldings, and securely mounted. Combination vehicle. Combination vehicle, air and electrical line. This is my emergency air line, and this is the service air line, and this is the electric line. The emergency and service line are not cut, no air leaks, secure to the glad hand, non-missing rubber, and securely mounted. The electrical line is not cut, no exposed wire, secure to the trailer, non-missing pin. Both air and electrical line are not dragging on a catwalk, and I have enough slack for turn. Fifth wheel skid plate. This is the fifth wheel skid plate. The fifth wheel skid plate is not bent, broken, or damaged, fully greased and securely mounted on top of the platform. Securely mounted on top of the platform. The fifth wheel skid plate is securely mounted on top of the platform. Kingpin. This is the kingpin. The kingpin is not bent, broken, or damaged, and securely locked by locking jaw. Apron. This is the apron. The apron is not cracked, broken, or damaged, fully greased and securely mounted. Gap. I have no space between fifth wheel skid plate and apron. There is no gap or space between fifth wheel skid plate and apron. Zero gap. Locking jaw. Locking or locking jaw. The locking jaw is not bent, broken, or damaged, and securely locked around the shank of the kingpin. The locking jaw is not bent, broken, or damaged, and securely locked around the shank of the kingpin. Safety device. This is the safety device or release arm. Safety device or release arm. The release arm is not bent, broken, or damaged, and securely mounted on top of the securely locked in a lock position. The release arm is not bent, broken, or damaged, and securely locked in a lock position. Landing gear. This is the landing gear. The landing gear is not bent, broken, or damaged. The leg is fully raised and the handle is secure. Clearance. The fifth wheel is properly adjusted and I have enough space between the frame and the landing gear to make enough turn. Reflective tape. This is the trailer side reflective tape. The reflective tapes are not cracked, broken, or damaged, present, and covers at least 50% of the length of the trailer. Rear of the trailer, lenses and reflectors. My lenses, brake and signal light, my tail light are not cracked, broken, or damaged, proper color and working properly and securely mounted. Reflective tape is not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted and proper color.